Oh hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Real quick video on the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and not really just on the drone, but actually on a accessory that the drone is sitting atop. As you can see, it is actually a case, a little bit different than the case you get with the drone if you get the that little accessory pack. This is actually a hard shell case, a little bit bigger, and supposedly waterproof. Didn't really test that, so we're gonna go ahead and do a real quick deep dive on the case itself, what kind of features it offers, and you know, can you actually fit the drone, maybe some components, the controller, into this case comfortably, keep everything protected, and yeah, is it really worth the $50-ish, though you can get a coupon pretty often for about 20% off, and you know, how does it stack up versus the little soft foam case this thing comes with. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look. Exterior of the case is you know, looks like a standard hard shell case, kind of like what you would carry a camera, firearm, or something inside. It does have a nice little drone logo on one side, and then of course the name of the manufacturer, which is STARTRC. And of course the stickers are kind of cheap, so I mean, you know, it is what it is, but it looks like you could peel them off if you didn't want any kind of identifying information on it. And it does have two pretty nice little latch mechanisms on here, and it does have provision for two very thin padlocks you can put on here, so if you don't want anybody to break into this easily, give it a little bit of extra protection. And then, you know, it flips up, pretty standard. And then you can open up the case, as you can see here, and it has pre-cut foam inserts, which is quite nice, so you don't have to have, like some cases you get where there are little foam blocks that you have to pick each one into. You get, you know, you pull out the impression of what you're trying to put in here. These are, looks like pre-cut, maybe laser cut, and they have the foam in there. And what you need to do is you just need to pull the foam padding out like this, and you can easily remove and open up your various spots for your accessories and your drone. If you look like right here, you can tell this is the controller. This is the controller with the screen, and then you have some more phone inserts up here for the actual drone right here. And then we have the battery inserts. We'll pull those out. I can maybe fling half these on the floor, throw them out of the way. And then this actually has an insert for your 3 battery charger. Remove that. And then it looks like we also have another insert over here for, I don't know, it could be a card or something. This one's on here a little bit harder. Go ahead and rip that out. And then, so of course, you have a little cutout, maybe you can see that at the bottom underneath the controller, to situate maybe some extra prop blades or a couple of charger cords. You have the full insert for your drone, 3 batteries plus the battery charger as mentioned. And the cool thing about that is you can put 3 batteries in here, 3 batteries in the charger plus a battery in your drone, and you have the capacity of 7 batteries in this case. It has a nice eggshell foam top on the lid. And yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the drone and we'll put all the pieces in here and see, does everything fit nice and neat? Can we still close it? And you know, what else, what other options perhaps this does offer? Laid out some of my drone components and drone itself, and a remote over here on this little makeshift desk. And I'm gonna go ahead and we'll fold up the drone. Obviously this cannot fit the drone with the wings unfolded. But not too bad. We'll go ahead and we'll fold up the wings, everything, get everything situated, all the props tucked away, and then you can go ahead and take the drone here, and it just drops right in place. And I think I played around with it, and I don't know if it really matters. I think you can install either orientation, but I believe it officially or technically should go down like this, because it does have a little extra cutout at the bottom here that looks like it's to fit the edge of this gimbal cover, and then these little landing pads, wherever those are supposed to be. And so you can just drop it in like that. And then we have 2 batteries here, and these can just drop in really any orientation that you prefer. So, you know, it depends on however you want to go. Shouldn't really matter how they sit in there. And I did figure out what this little side cutout is for. It looks like it can fit, if you have a case of any of your camera filters, this should be able to fit in there perfectly. So if you need to take those with you, you can access them super easy, conveniently. Don't have to worry about those getting damaged. And there we have it. Your little charger setup here can go right here. And then if you have the charger cable, which I don't have on me, I have it plugged into my power brick. You can lay that at the bottom right in here. There's a little cutout underneath where the controller is going to go. So normally I would throw in the charger, and then if you have a couple set of spare props, whatever, those can also fit in here, as you can see there. And then once that's out of the way, you can go ahead and you can grab your remote, and it sits kind of upside down in here like that. And as you notice, the sticks are still on the controller. You can actually leave these sticks screwed in, and this should be able to close. You can latch it up, and it is no actual, I didn't feel any kind of pushback when I was snapping everything in place. And you can take a look. No weird impressions on here, and everything is held nice and tight. Nothing's moving around. As you can see here, everything is still situated. I did throw a couple of these little silica gel packs in here, I guess, just in case you have any kind of high humidity condensation. You never want that with anything, even though these aren't really, you know, stainless steel or anything crazy like that. But I'm sure the internal components will be happy keeping that moisture out of your case. Another thing that you may have noticed are these little notches on the side of your case, and those actually facilitate connecting this included little shoulder strap. So if you want to carry this in with a shoulder strap, as you can see, this has a little buckle, and the buckle slots in these little cutouts here, and drop it, and it should just slot in like that. And then you have another one. Just make sure it's nice and neat. Buckle right here. So then when you close it, these buckles are encapsulated here from the lid, and then you can sling this over your shoulder or however you prefer. Just make sure when you install it, it goes on so the comfy side of the shoulder strap is on your shoulder. So as you can see here, it's not too big. I believe it is something like 11 inches by, I think it was like 9 inches by 4-ish inches. I'll throw the spec sheet in the description so you can see exactly, and a link to this specific case. But really for the money, I mean, with the coupon, which I'm not sure, I cannot guarantee the coupon will always be there, from Amazon, 20% off of about $50-ish. So, I mean, it's pretty cheap. Definitely feels durable, like some other hard cases you can see down here. I mean, it seems of pretty good quality. I've had this case, used it for a few weeks now. You know, I haven't taken it out in the the jungle on a safari or anything crazy like that, but I've kind of flung it around, threw it in the back of my car a few times, and everything seemed completely stable. I don't foresee any issues with this. Should be able to travel with it fine. I wouldn't run over it with a car or anything crazy like that. But I mean, just for carrying the drone around relatively safely, well secured. I can't speak highly enough of this case. Definitely, overall, my impressions with it are, it's pretty good. It should last the life of the drone, and definitely check it out if you're looking for a relatively inexpensive case that adds extra carry capacity. This does have more capacity and durability compared to that Fly More kit case, which I just gave my daughter as a makeup case because I just didn't really find it very good of a case. So anyways, that will wrap it up. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to subscribe, like this video, share it if you're so inclined. check out my playlist, check out some other videos. I'm gonna start to ramp up some more drone related stuff, maybe some more video type stuff. A lot of the stuff will focus around my automotive side of things, you know, installs and stuff like that. But I plan on getting this thing and stretching its legs out here in the Texas community and the natural resources down here. So keep an eye out for that. And as always, peace.